Our topic is Arishta. Why we have taken this topic? Because this is related to all our life. We must have felt this Arishta either with us or with our families, members, or some of our related friends, circle, and some time or the other. So this is the Arishta topic we have taken, and we have referred various books of Rao sir, and also the classical books what we have referred. आगे को now if we see the classical our great writer Maharishi Parashara and also other Maharishis, we see that they are given 45 sutras of in the Arishta and only 9 sutras in our Arishtbhanga. And if we go Jatak Parijat and see, they have bifurcated Arishta into Bal Arishta, Yoga Arishta, Alp Ayu, Madhya Ayu, Dirgha Ayu and Divya Ayu. They have classified further this into 6 categories and they are given total 93 sutras and with only 3 sutras for the Arishtbhanga. And if we see Saravali, in the Saravali, they have bifurcated in 3 basic categories of the Arishta. What Saravali says, there is a preordained Arishta. What is preordained Arishta? This is Devika Arishta. Means Arishta are inevitable as it is part of my destiny. And without that Arishta, I cannot take moksha. If you remember, Ramkisha Paramahansa ji, who has not done any Papa in his this life or maybe in previous lives, but at the fake end of his death, he got a cancer in his throat. Bhisham Pitama, who was sitting on the throne of many bows, and Lord Krishna, who is standing in front of him, still has to go in the pain. All this pain, why he has to go through? Because he has done some Papa or something in his previous birth, and he has to take that Arishta in his life, then only he has to get moksha. So this preordained Arishta, we have to do it. No Maya will work in this. Even Lord Krishna standing in front of you, he will also not do help you anything in that. Second thing, what Saravali has informed, there is accidental. These accidental can be mitigated or can be avoided with proper guidance. And third type of Arishta what they informed is the Yogja. Yogja means the effect of these Arishtas can be reduced. It cannot be eliminated, but it can be reduced with the proper spiritual practice. So there are 115 sutras what Saravali has given, and out of that 27 sutras are there for Arishtbhanga. Now question is, why Arishta are more and why Arishtbhangas are less? It indicates that what Maharishi Parashara and all others want to get, the Arishta is bound to come and is all determined on our karmas. Based on these karmas, this Arishta will come. Some are avoidable and some you can do Arishtbhanga, but not all. So this is the topic what we have taken, and this is the sutras we have implemented in our class. And if we sum total all the sutra in a more minute way, it comes more than 300-350 sutras. And in class, what I noted, what we discussed, around 173 sutras in our class, around 70-80 charts which is there in my laptop, and we have gone through in these sutras very minutely. Now coming to the Arishta, simple understanding. What is Arishta? If you see, बड़ा कर दो इसको फुल. क्या है अरिष्टा योग का मतलब? फॉल्ट, डिजीज, कॉजेज, बैड हैबिट्स, या इसको हिंदी में बोलें तो रोग, दुर्व्यसन, बीमारी, बुरी लत या झंझट, इसके कारण हमें अरिष्टा आता है. या लैक ऑफ एडिक्वेट क्वांटिटी और नंबर shortage, deficiencies, weakness, difficulties, and difficulty or difficulties which will come, which indicates कमी होना, तंगी होना, दुर्बलता होना, कठिनाई होना या कठिनाइता का सामना करना. इसके बाद ह्यूमिलेशन. ह्यूमिलेशंस में इसका मतलब है अपमान, निंदा होना, तिरस्कार होना, हीनता होना या दुर्गति होना. These are all part of our arishta which is coming in our life by one way or the other. If we'll go to the next slide, we understand अरिष्टा का मतलब क्या है. अरिष्टा का मतलब अगर हम देखें आपत्ति, विपत्ति, अशुभ या अमंगलकारी लक्षण होना, दुर्भाग्य, कष्ट होना, अनिष्ट ग्रह का ग्रह योग होना, एंड इन मुंडेन एस्ट्रोलॉजी में भूकंप आदि प्रकृति उत्पात होना, औषधियों के मादक से अविनाशी, निरापद या अशुभ होना, रोग होना, दुर्व्यसन होना, कमी होना, तंगी होना, दुर्बलता होना, अपमान होना, तिरस्कार होना या हीनता और उसकी दुर्गति होना, ये सब पार्ट ऑफ अरिष्टा में आते हैं. इन द नेक्स्ट स्लाइड वी हैव फर्दर क्लासिफाइड अरिष्टा इनटू इलनेस और डिजीज, मैरिटल डिस्कॉर्ड और डाइवोर्स और लॉस ऑफ पार्टनर, बिहेवियरल इशू, consumption of drugs or any bad habits, professional unrest and challenges, financial difficulties, accident or sudden events, childhood challenges due to loss of parents, arishta flowing in the family, mother to son, etc., and no marriage. And these are the 10 cases we are going to present to you how the arishta is coming through our 20 charts presentation today. In the next slide, we have taken Lagna, how the Arishta is coming. It is due to examination of Lagna. We have to examine the Lagna very carefully. What is the nature of sign in the Lagna? Whether it is a friendly sign, anemical sign, or what is the degree? Whether the degree is in the Gandanta or Rashi Sandhi, or it is in the Pap Kartri or Shubh Kartri, whatever it is. If it is Arishta, it will be the Pap Kartri. Then malefic planets in the Lagna. Aspect of malefic planets on Lagna, Mrityu Bhag, or it is in the sub-destine Lagna Lord. If we see further Lagna Lord, if we analyze, now we analyze the Lagna. Now if you see Lagna Lord, what is the condition of the Lagna Lord should be? What is the sign of the Lagna Lord, where it has gone? Then whether it is enemy sign, friendly sign, or it is a bitter enemy sign, because the arishta, intensity of the your arishta will increase based on where it is. Then whether it is a debilitated planet or it is a combust planet, retrograde planet. See also placement, association and aspect of malefic or benefic on this retrograde planet. Defeated in planetary war, Mrityu Bhag, Sarb Reshkon, Lagna Lord, see aspect of Saturn or Mars, very important, these two nysargic malefic planet, we need to see very closely where they are aspecting. If these two planets aspecting single house, both of them, that house is gone. Then whether this Lagna Lord is with the Gandanta or Rashi Sandhi, these are some of the factors in Lagna Lord we have to see. After that, the next slide, what we have shown, examination of dasha. What type of dasha we are getting? Arishta giving Mahadasha or Antardasha we have to focus. What is dasha says? Afflicted of planets of Lagna or Lagnesh. Then dasha of 6th, 8th and 12th Lord or Lagna Lord is associated with these lords. Dasha of planets posted in 6, 8, 12 houses. Dasha of Marka planets. Dasha of planets posted in Marka houses and correlate all these dasha with the moon also. Moon is very important in Arishta. And dasha of debilitated, combust or reflected planet. We have seen in our presentation, these dashas have a very great role. When the planets are in Dushta Sthana, and dasha is also related to those sthana, not only one Mahadasha. Continuous Mahadasha you will face challenges, and you must have find, many people must be saying to you, जॉब शुरू किया लेकिन जॉब सारा रिटायर हो गए, ऑलवेज हमें डिफिकल्टीज रही. Why these difficulties are there? You see, their dashas and dasha pattern keep on having different issues. Now, what we have seen certain yogas also. There are many yogas, Arishta yoga. But in our analysis of around 80 charts, what we did in the horoscope, in our class, we find there are 6 main yogas which are repeatedly coming in the Arishta. What are those? One is Arishta yoga, Kem Dhrum yoga. Okay, when there is no planet on the 12th and second house where moon is. Then Sakat yoga. So what is Sakat yoga? Jupiter is in the 6th, 8th, 12th house from the moon. It gives a lot of issues. Then Dridha yoga, when there is affliction to second house or second lord. Then Unmad yoga, the positioning of Mars and Jupiter at different positions. Then Grahan yoga, when sun and moon conjunct with Rahu Ketu. It depends on the degree also, how close is Rahu Ketu. They may be some distance away from each other, but still they will create issues in the life of the native. Then Punarpu yoga or Vish yoga, which is PSC of Saturn moon. So these 6 yoga we have seen that they create issues in the life of the native when Arishta comes. After that, what is Arishta in physical, mental or otherwise? What we saw, Lagna Lord plus 6th house 6th Lord or 8th house 8th Lord or 12th house 12th Lord when associated with Marka planet plus associated or aspected by malefic, Arishta is confirmed. Further, if anybody is facing financial issues, please see these combinations and see from the second house and 11th house along with parameters what is informed in the first above. Then if you are facing professional difficulties, check all these parameters from the 10th and 11th house affliction and with above parameters. Similarly, if you want to see issues with the children or issues, any other issue you want to see from those house plus these parameters what we are given above. And now, is there Arishta Bhanga? Yes. The Arishta says there is some mitigating effect of the Arishta Bhanga which I informed you earlier. But how it can happen? It can happen with strong Lagna and Lagna Lord. And when these are in the exaltation sign, own sign, friendly sign, Vargottam sign and with benefic aspect. If my Lagna strong is strong, I can face any challenges in my life. So importance of Lagna and Lagna Lord is given. Then moon. Importance of moon is also very well given in all our Shastras, which say only a strong mind can handle any type of Arishta in the life. Then benefic aspect or conjunction with the malefic. If there is a conjunction of the benefic with the malefic, it mitigates some of the negative energy of the planets. So that is also very important in Arishta Bhanga. Then benefic planet in Kendras and Trikonas. So if any planet either from Lagna or from the moon, it give impact for the Arishta Bhanga, what is we have seen. Presence of strong Raj Yoga and Dhan Yoga in the horoscope. That also indicates in the reduction of Arishta, what we have seen in the horoscope. Dasha of benefic planets follows the Arishta planets Dasha, support native to overcome fast through any Arishta, what we have seen. So these are the parameters what we are given. Now these parameters will put on our 20 horoscopes and see what is happening to the natives who pass through these type of challenges in their life. So this is the first horoscope. इसको थोड़ा बड़ा करना पड़ेगा फुल पे. So the date of birth you can note down. This is 16 January 1979 and time of birth is 6/12 and Kanpur, UP. You see this horoscope, okay, and you find this horoscope. Very unique feature is there in this horoscope. Special feature. If you see it very, very clearly, you will find a special feature in this horoscope. If you see if you see the Lagna Lord is aspecting 7th and 7th Lord in the Lagna. Then if you see from the Venus to 7th Lord is Venus itself aspecting 7th Lord. and Saturn to 10th house, 7th house is Saturn itself in 9th house. So if you see from moon to 7th house with moon, Lagna to 7th house with Lagna, and 8th house, being to 7th house to Venus, everybody will say very good married life, everything is good, no problem, all are very strong. Now see with the expertise and the Arishta what points I have informed. Now Lagna, see Lagna in the Mrityu Bhag. Okay, see the Venus. Venus is in the Sarv Drashkon. Now see the Mars. Mars is the 12th lord in 2nd house, 22nd Drashkon lord and also 64 Numansha lord. And Mars is the key planet in this horoscope, which is aspecting many planets in this horoscope. Let us see. It is aspecting Saturn, Moon, Rahu, everybody, creating a Vish Yoga and also Punarpu Yoga or Pitra Dosh in this horoscope. Then if you see Jupiter Moon combination, what it is doing? It is making you a Sakat Yoga here. And Lagna Lord is exalted, Lagna Lord in the 8th house, but retrograde, aspected by malefic from 2nd house, creating Arishta, and it is under Unmad Yoga. And then if you see Sun and Mars in 2nd house, creating a Ridra Yoga, and also the Lord, 2nd Lord, is in the 9th house under Rahu Ketu axis. So all 6 yogas what I will inform to you, the native is having all this in her horoscope. This is a native, this is a lady, and this is in her horoscope. Okay, now if you see the Saturn degree is very close to Lagna degree, within 1 degree approximately, and also there is exchange of 2nd lord and 9th lord. The Saturn in the 9th lord is the 2nd lord in 9th house, and the Sun is the 9th lord in the 2nd house. 6-8 exchange, not a very good exchange. Then Venus to 4th house, if you see, highly afflicted, Ketu is there, and Saturn is also aspecting. Now there are certain classical rules which I'll read it in this horoscope. What they say, and also Moon is conjunct with the Saturn. When the Moon is conjunct with Saturn, it causes trouble in marriage and mental affliction. Then what it says further, if Venus is the 6th, 8th or 12th lord, the native suffers trouble in married life. Okay, and what Phaldipika says, Sarv Drashkon bring hidden danger, and when Saturn is in that position, it brings sufferings in the marital life. Further, Chamatkar Chintamani it is written, Venus in the 12th house give bad or inauspicious result in married life. It is in the inimical sign, if you see. And also Bhrat Hora Shastra says, when Jupiter is retrograde and placed in 8th house, it brings sorrow and difficulties in married life. And in our findings, we have seen that retrograde marriage did not help in 2 things. One is when you are sick, any illness, and also in the marital discomfort. So these are the major point. And one more point in Saravali, what is informed, that when conjunction of Sun and Mars causes conflict with one's own people, anger and quarrel. And Sun in 2nd house may cause problem in family life. If you see, Mars is exalted Mars, and Jupiter is also exalted. So what happened then? The native had a very difficult married life, and she has undergone divorce later on. If you see the pattern of dasha, what I informed to you earlier and what we are seeing in this horoscope, the native was married in the dasha of sun. Sun is afflicted, badly afflicted in the second house of Marka. After sun, moon dasha came, and moon is also highly afflicted. And after that, Mars dasha is also dasha of second house affliction. So ultimately, in the Mars dasha, the native has gone for divorce, and she got the divorce. Now we'll go to the second chart. Second chart is that of her husband, and it is the date of birth is 16 January 1979, 6:12 a.m. Kanpur, UP, and it is a male horoscope. And if you see here, I'll go very fast. Here only 2-3 points I'll tell. Most of the points I have already covered. Here 3-4 points we'll see. In the Narayan Bhatt in Chamatkar Chintamani has written, when Venus here is in Papkar 3. What they say, and with moon also in the 10th house. And what it says, Venus in 10th house creates hurdles in getting children. If Venus in Capricorn Rashi, because it is Capricorn Rashi, then native will be sad, has weak body, heart disease, greedy, speak lies, cunning, clever, important, and indifferent. This is the indication. And then further here, if you see moon to 8th house and Venus to 8th house, there are two malefic, Rahu and Mars. And it says, if moon and Venus are placed together in a harsh or Saturn ruled sign like Capricorn or Aquarius, there is a loss of happiness. This is as per Jatak Parijat. And as per Mansagri, if malefic planets is 8th house from moon, the native will be violent. And it is also said that if Rahu is 8th house from your moon or Venus, marriage is a scandal. As per Faldipika, what it says, Mars and Rahu causes intense anger, impulsive destruction and conflicts. And if Mercury is in the 8th and afflicted, the native may be worried, constantly suffers from loss of wealth through speech or writing, and have relationship difficulties. The dasha which has gone is all related to with our all planets on the second house, Arishta planets and everything. And in this dasha, the native filed a case and got divorce after 2 years. The Dridra Yoga, why it is there in the native first horoscope, just I would like to inform, the native was working and getting good salary, but her husband was not doing anything and having a drink. So whatever salary he was earning, she was earning, that is all going to husband, taken forcibly. So though she has a good earning, but Dridra is coming in some other form. Money is not stored with her. So thank you very much. With this,